Internet, Eric here. Rachel's over there.
Hello.
Been wanting to do this series for a while. This was actually Rachel's suggestion. And now that we're finally moved and all that jazz, we're finally going to be able to do stuff on a regular basis. Rachel's been really wanting to do the Batman series, so we are going to cut to the chase. And today we're going to talk about Batman. Uh, by Tim or directed by Tim Burton, starring Michael Keaton, Jack Nicholson, and other people.
Kim Basinger.
Kim Basinger.
Basinger.
Oh, I think it's Basinger. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I do plot spoilers. The movie's 30 years old. Deal with it. Basic plot of the movie.
It's Batman.
It's Batman. Michael Keaton plays Bruce Wayne, who is also Batman, superhero of Gotham City. Jack Nicholson becomes the Joker, kills people. Batman tries to stop him. And Prince plays music in it. I remember when we watched this last night. I remember I saw this in theaters, and then I felt very old because it's like 30 years old now.
Yeah, I remember I went to go see it in theaters too.
And
so I was like fifth or sixth grade.
This is still. I mean, we're talking about from Batman to Batman and Robin, and spoilers. This is going to be the best one of the four, and you'll see why as we discuss the other ones. First off, the acting, Michael Keaton is great. As Batman, he's not over the top. He's not cartoony like Adam West. He's not raspy voiced and...
I'm Batman!
Yeah, kind of annoying and stupid like Christian Bale. And we'll get to the other guys. But he is intimidating enough where you buy the fact that a man dressed as a bat in a rubber suit could kick your ass and scare people.
Right.
Like, just with his body language and his movements and stuff. And then he's fun as Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, he's got subtle humor throughout the movie.
Yeah,
too.
and which is good because he came from comedy. A lot of people were against, Mr. Mom being Batman.
Yeah.
But just his simple hints at humor. Like, one of Rachel and mine's favorite bits in this movie is this movie also stars Kim Basinger and Robert Wool, and they're reporters, and they're working together to try to figure out who Batman is. And they're at a charity ball at Wayne Manor, and they walk through this, I guess Robert Wool calls it his arsenal. But it's just different. It's different, like, suits of armor and stuff like that.
Looks like a museum, kind of.
Yeah, and Michael Keaton's walking behind them. They don't know it, and they're trashing him, saying, the more money you have, the more worthless you are.
Right.
And then Robert Wool looks at this. He's like, well, what do you think this is? And then Michael Keaton just says, it's Japanese. Well, how do you know that? Because I bought it in Japan. Hi, I'm Bruce Wayne. Just little stuff like that. So he's really good at Bruce Wayne because you also buy it when he's being lonesome and, just away from everybody. And he's not, he's not the dark and brooding Batman that all people want nowadays. He's really good, as Bruce Wayne and Batman.
He's more your normal, typical guy when he's Bruce Wayne, and then...
Yeah, he does what he's got to do.
I feel like the other ones now are more like,
he's got to be the he's got to be the playboy. Yeah.
Yeah.
You buy Bruce Wayne here being the lonesome guy. He's out in the public eye, doing the appearances and this and that. But when he's at home, he's got no one but Alfred.
Right.
His only friend is the old dude who like changes his underwear and washes his clothes and stuff like that. But so he's great. Jack Nicholson is fantastic as a Joker. He steals the show. He is the main reason to watch this movie. But pre-Joker, he's very good at being
just the evil gangster type.
Yeah, like a stereotypical gangster, intimidating, dangerous. And then when he drops into the chemicals, which is a really cool action scene, you buy the crazy, the over-the-top, goofy, funny, but also dangerous thing.
Right.
He's somewhat of a mixture, I think, of his own take on it, but also like Cesar Romero from like the 60s Batman, but it's not as cartoony. So
he does a good job.
Yeah, he does a real good job. And he's having fun with the role, you can tell. And then there's other people that show up every now and then. Kim Basinger is fine as the love interest. Yeah. She's fine as the love interest until he becomes Batman and has to rescue her 100 times, and all she does is scream.
Yeah.
Robert Wool is fine as the comic relief. Billy D. Williams.
Lando.
Billy D. As Harvey Dent. He's there for like 5 minutes, but his lines are fun. And then we really like Michael Goff as Alfred because he's got a really good.
He's got good chemistry.
He's got very good chemistry with Michael Keaton. So performances, other than Basinger, like in the last half of the movie, are really really good. Oh, and I like Bob the gangster. He's Jack Nicholson's number one guy.
Yeah.
He says it like that because he's mimicking Jack Palance. Jack Palance is the guy that was the boss of the Joker before he became the Joker. It's less complicated than you think. But overall performances were great. Soundtrack, Prince.
Yeah. I like Prince.
There's 2 Prince songs in the movie that work perfectly. Party Man plays during one of my favorite scenes when the Joker's destroying like all the artwork at the Gotham Museum.
At the gallery.
Yeah, the art gallery. And then, what did I say the other one was called?
Wasn't Bat Dance?
No, Bat Dance is the one that doesn't play.
Oh, okay.
Scandalous. Scandalous plays during, there's the back
the
of it.
parade.
During the parade. And it's a wonderful, fun song, a perfect party song. And it fits the scene well. And then Danny Elfman does fantastic with the score. You know, just the brooding, you know, intimidating stuff. There's a scene where it's more upbeat and peppy when Batman's got Kim Basinger and they're driving towards the Batcave, and it works perfectly.
Oh yeah.
And then my favorite part of music is at the end after the Joker's defeated, and Batman standing on top. It's like the final shot of like Batman standing on top of the whatever building it is, and he's looking at the bat signal, and it's just a really cool piece of music. So music is fantastic. The Prince songs work. The action is great. You got great hand-to-hand combat when Batman's fighting the Joker's thugs.
The humor is decent.
The humor, the humor works really well. I mean, especially
it's not over the top. It's not. I mean, it's not slapstick. It's not.
Well, there is some slapstick, but it works. Like at the end when Batman and Joker are having their final confrontation, and he punches the Joker, and Joker's freaking out, and then he's holding his mouth, and he like spits something out, and it's just like the chattering teeth.
Oh, yeah.
So that works.
Right.
Or the Joker, spoilers. We find out the Joker, a young Jack Napier, which is the Joker, is the one that killed Bruce Wayne's parents. So Batman, Batman's gonna kill him. He's not gonna take him alive. So he's beating the shit out of the Joker. They're on the top of like a church or something, and he's throwing him through the walls and this and that. And then just Joker's backing up. He's intimidating. And suddenly he pulls out a pair of glasses and puts them on. And says, "You wouldn't hit a guy with glasses on, would you?" And he punches him. So subtle comedy like that.
Which it's funny that you say that about you find out about his parents, because in the spoiler opening sequence of the movie. There's a family leaving like the theater and they get lost, and I thought that was Bruce Wayne's family.
Yeah, that's really good. A really good fake out. Like you find out if you didn't. Well, you would know it wouldn't be them if you knew what Batman's parents' names were.
Right.
But if you didn't, you would think that are we getting the origin story like right away?
Which I didn't. I had no idea what his parents' names were.
And it's just a couple outer towners getting mugged, and then Batman beats up the bad guys. And then Tim Burton's directing is really good. I love the look of it. It does have this old gothic feel, but it's also got this old like 1930s gangster feel because Jack Nicholson, he's dressed like a gangster before he becomes the Joker. When he is the Joker, they all have Tommy guns and old time pistols.
It kind of reminds me of like the Dick Tracy kind of color schemes that are going on.
It's definitely that. See, what else was I going to say? Like I said, the action is good. The hand-to-hand fighting when he's just fighting the Joker's thugs. Shootouts are great. I love the car scenes when he blows up the chemical plant. This is, a lot of people say Batman doesn't kill. Batman kills plenty of people in this film. He has no remorse.
I don't think he wants to kill them.
But he knows that he's got to.
Right. Like even the spoiler, the part before Jack Nicholson becomes the Joker, You can see he's trying to hold on to him.
Yeah, Jack Nicholson falls over a railing and he's being held over some chemicals, and Batman actually grabs him and he literally just slips out and falls in the toxic waste. And then my next favorite scene is when he's getting his like the plastic surgery done, in the back alley or something, probably for like $20 or whatever, and like,
oh yeah.
He's yelling for the mirror and he looks at his face, and then just Nicholson just has this really goofy laugh, like he's lost his mind type of thing.
He's lost his marbles.
I've lost my marbles. But is this movie perfect? No, there's some scenes where I really fucking hate. I hate the scene where after the parade has happened and Batman's got the bat wing or whatever it is, the airplane thing. Oh. And he's got the radar directed right on the Joker, and it's going to be 100% hit, and he shoots the rockets at him, and he does the machine guns, and it just misses him completely. And then the Joker pulls out this really fucking long gun. And one hit, and he takes him out. Mm-hmm. So I don't like that. More so for the fact that, the targeting system doesn't work, but that's just nitpicking.
Right.
There's the cheesy part where Batman flies up in front of the moon, and it's the bat signal.
I kind of like that.
Do you?
I mean, it's cheesy, but it works, because you kind of expect certain things to be...
Yeah, that's okay, I guess. It's not as bad as that targeting system part, but, see what else? Great action.
It's a whole lot better than some of the others out there, too. Which we will get to later.
Yeah, we'll get to. But we're only doing from this one till...
Right.
I'm making you watch Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
But overall, great performances by almost everybody. We'll give Kim Basinger a 50-50. The look, the feel, the music, the score, the action. There's not much of this movie that like I said, that one scene is a nitpick. Yeah. And then you said you liked the bat signal part.
Yeah.
When he goes in front of the moon. Yeah, I can't really not recommend 89 Batman more than anything. It's one of my favorite superhero movies of all time.
Yeah.
And I still think it's a lot better than a lot of the Marvel movies that are out nowadays. It's a lot better than the Christopher Nolan Batman films. Because it's got the action, it's got the drama, it's got the comedy that works. It's a lot of fun. Incredibly rewatchable.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, so...
And we were discussing this the other day. There was a lot of good things that came out in 89 and 90.
Yeah.
Like around that year. Because we were discussing what are some of the movies that came out, and we're like, wow, that was a really good year.
Yeah, Indiana Jones and Last Crusade came out, UHF, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, Lethal Weapon 2. It was a huge year for movies, and Batman is still one of the best from that year.
Right.
So, once again, highly recommend 1989's Batman. And it kind of goes down from there. Yeah. But we'll get to that. So, that's it. You got anything more to say about Batman? Basinger. Oh, I think it's Basinger. Anyways.
Nope.
Lame Simpsons joke we've said 3 times. That's it. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, all that crap. We will be back sometime soon to discuss the next in the series with Batman Returns. And then Batman Forever. And Robin. But in the end, I will say cheers, and you never rub another man's rhubarb.